Alright, so what I have here is a Mendini violin. And this is going to be unboxed. Fragile, handle with care. Box is bigger than I expected. Well, let's see what it's got in here. But first, to cut it open... Ugh. I'm very particular with how I open things. I'm just going to rip the box open in 30 different pieces. Oh, more tape over here. And of course down this side. So who's liking the summer weather? Certainly not me. Alright. That should just pop right off, and it did. Violin Owner's Manual. Congratulations for choosing Cecilio for your musical instrument needs. All of our violins are handcrafted instruments that are tested at our factory, probably in China, and inspected by skilled technicians at our Los Angeles distribution center prior to shipping. However, because of their delicate nature, violins can get out of adjustment during the shipping process. If this occurs, you may need to get your new instrument adjusted. First-time players will achieve best results by bringing the violin to a music teacher to assist with the initial assembly. Oh, too bad I don't have one of those. Now, in the box, a case with the Mendini logo on it. They called it a hard case. I mean, because of my knowledge of guns and gun cases, this isn't a hard case to me. At least it doesn't feel like one yet. Okay, it's got a little bit of stiffness in there. Let's check out this nice little pocket here in front. It's a deep pocket, just everything would be loose in there. There's nothing to strap down anything inside of that. A little Velcro slot for this thing. Seems like it's made out of cheap nylon. So yeah, eventually I'm going to want to switch this out. Zippers in both directions. Oh, and it's got a blanket on it. Now let's take a look-see here. Oh, I was told it'd come with 2 bows. Comes with a bow, a blanket for the violin itself, a little case right here, and has a small thing of rosin in it. Let's take a look at that rosin real quick. Little plastic box here. Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you if that's any good or not. I really don't know much about violins. But after doing a little bit of research, it was either the Mendini or another cheaper brand. I can't remember its name. They actually strung the violin before sending it out. And it comes with a spare bridge. Nice. It's making a lot more noise than I thought it would. We slowly put down this box case here. Everything seems to work. I mean, I don't see anything that even an idiot would be able to spot as something being wrong. Came with a spare bridge. Put that down right there. Now, I screwed up and somehow accidentally ordered a 3/4, or maybe there was a problem with Amazon, I don't know. I distinctly remember putting in a full-size one, but I wound up with a 3/4 instead. I talked to some people, it's not going to affect the sound, and well... oh well. Now, here's something that it didn't actually show in the pictures. It's actually got fine tuners here, which is something I just did not expect it to actually come with. Maybe the pictures are not entirely accurate. Now, I was also told that the pegs were going to be plastic by some of the reviewers on Amazon, but nah, these are actually wood. What little bit of research I did, and I actually spent a couple hours deciding which violin that I'd want, actually pretty much stated that out of all the under $100 violins, this would be the best thing to start off with. If you just, you're starting out. And it really... it seems like it'd be a good size for me to start out on. Okay, it also came with spare strings here. The spare strings, Cecilio brand. So let's take a little bit more of a look at the case. Like I said, it feels like cheap nylon. Came with a shoulder rest. Gonna have to look at that later on. How do I get this bow out? Well, that's odd. The bow is half out of its plastic. Yeah, I might want to get that looked at. But, yeah. Look at these things. They actually look heavier than they actually are. But more on the case. Everything's got this soft, like fox fur type material in here. It's the same material as what I had on my saxophone case when I was in band many years ago. Yeah, I used to be a band geek. Played this saxophone, not very well either. It's pretty much there for, well, women. But it seems like it'd do a good job starting out. But given the choice between having this go through all the special luggage crap or bringing this as a carry-on into an airplane, yeah, this is going as a carry-on. It's much bigger than I thought it'd be. But, yeah, overall I'm satisfied that I spent under $100 and got something that, according to the reviews that I find online, is actually quite good. But me, like I said before, I'm not very knowledgeable about violins. Most of the knowledge I have from violins comes from a Japanese TV show called Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider, Kiba. Because they would bring in little fun facts at every commercial break about violins for whatever reason. And it's got straps here too. I don't imagine I'll be using these. And a couple frays here on the side here. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, piss poor camera quality. A couple frays, just take a lighter to that. Hope you don't burn anything extra. little more. I'll take care of these frays later on. And they seem to have tried to take care of some other frays for me, so... Anyways, that's really all I have to say about this first look. I can't really think of anything else that I'd have to say about it. Why did I buy a violin of all things? Well, because I'm going to Job Corps again. If you don't know my history with that, don't worry about it. And, well, I'm going to be having a lot of free time, and, you know, video games just doesn't always cut it at times. So, you know, just... I wanted to take up an instrument. I've always liked the violin, so that's what I picked. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time watching YouTube videos, trying to figure out a few basic tunes and things of that nature, and then maybe I'll be able to play on the streets of Indianapolis and maybe make a couple bucks here in about a year or so. Anyways, have a nice day, guys. Tell me what you think. If you're on my Flip the Angry Asian channel, this isn't a music channel at all. But if you're on my Oda music channel, then yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.